In this mindful art practice, we're going to be creating neurographic lines. For this practice, you'll need any kind of paper and any kind of drawing utensil. I have this Tombow art marker that I'm going to be using the fine tip for because I want a little more rounded a tip than a pen, but really anything will work for you. Now this paper, since we're doing this in a 5-minute practice, it's a little large for us to practice this. So I'm just going to make a smaller section within this larger paper. You can do the same thing. You could do your whole paper, or you could do on a smaller paper overall. Now to start with our neurographic lines, we're going to start off on any edge of the paper, or in my case the square, and we're going to let our pen flow to another edge of the paper. So it should start off one edge and go off another edge. And we're going to continue this a few more times until we feel like we have the paper broken up in enough sections and really just letting the line free flow here. You can match the line to your breath. And we can also add more lines later on in the practice. Now these lines echo the neurographic lines that go on in our brains. And when our brains see a sharp element like this, it equates it to a challenge. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be changing all of the V's into U's. So that'll look like every V intersection, we're going to be making it into a U by rounding out that sharper point. So you can start anywhere on your paper. I'm going to start with this little shape in here, and I'm going to round each of these edges into U's. When we do this, it makes our brains really happy because we are sharpening these kind of challenge areas and creating these rounded circular shapes. And circles are the shapes that make our brain the most happy. And it's mirroring the neuron pathways in our brains. And our brains really like to see itself echoed out in the world around us. If you have a small shape like this, I can try and round it, but I won't be able to, so I'm just going to color it in. It's okay. As you complete your neurographic lines and have turned all of your V's into U's, you can admire how it's turned this very jagged, scribbly design into these beautiful rounded shapes. You're welcome to continue breaking these shapes down if that's what your brain wants to do. You can add more lines inside. And maybe just take a moment to compare how you're feeling now to how you were feeling when you first started them.